you're new here, my name's Anita. Feel free to subscribe. Don't feel free, you should really do it. You should join our family. We have a cool thing going on and it's just lovely and supportive, and I don't do whatever you want. But here's the button somewhere. Do it. Anyway, I'm sure you can tell by the title of this video that this video is all about how to glow up. I've been thinking about this especially of late. I talk about this stuff with my friends all the time. I never thought I'd make a video about it, but here I am. Firstly, I know I'm not old. I feel old though. I'm about to turn 24 and I feel like my friends and I talk about this for one reason. We're at a point in our lives where we're no longer kids. We're definitely adults by the law. We've been adults for a very long time. But we're at a point where we're in full-time work, uni is over, everything's over. We're at the bottom of the barrel though in terms of being an adult. I'm like really like moving out, like everything. We're starting from scratch, which means we need to glow up. Now, when people say I want to glow up, it just means you're looking for change. That's what you're looking for, change in your life. Now, let me just start by saying the 14-year-olds watching this today, oh my god, you guys are so different to how I ever, or my friends even, like I was the worst, but ever was. Sorry, I'm very hot at the moment. Like literally, when I was 14, I swear I was wearing board shorts still. I was just like, I have no idea. The kids these days, they look like they're 19. I look like I'm 15. I get asked all the time if I'm like 16. I pretty much have never been to a place without being carded for ID. I mean, I'm gonna take it as a compliment these days now that I'm growing old that, you know, at least I look young. But you kids are crazy. You look so mature and so big, and you know what? And I think it is a social media era. Like I was at school when I was not that old. Like social media was a thing when I was there, but it was not a pressure. Well, not as much as there is today. So I do feel sorry for the kids today in school and everything, and it's gonna be so tough. You go through the same things that I went through. I mean, I used to have horrible acne, and oh, it was so embarrassing, and I didn't know what to do with makeup. You guys have YouTube, you can do a tutorial. I'm not saying that you've got it easy, because I swear you've got it much harder than I have. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, if you want to learn how to glow up, keep watching this. I wrote down my points in this little journal here just so I won't forget. The first thing I want to say is there are two types of glowing up. Inner glowing up and there's outer glowing up. We're going to cover both of them. Outer glowing up is not superficial. It's not like, oh, put on makeup. It's like, it's not about that. Today I wasn't feeling that great. I didn't want to do anything. It's my day off. I just wanted to lie on the floor. But then I was like, no, get up, do your hair, do your makeup, wash your face, and suddenly, anyway, here I am. So that's the first thing I actually want to talk about is skincare. I'm going to talk about from my experiences. Acne is a never-ending cycle. I'm sorry. I remember having it. And this is when I was a bit older than 14, because when I was like 14, 15, I just like, I had no idea. I would just like cover my face and my hair would be like tied like this, and I just didn't want to deal with it. And the problem with acne, everyone does this. When you have a blemish, you cover it. And then because you're covering it and not letting it breathe, it just gets worse. And then another one comes and you don't get to the root of the problem. And my mom used to say it all the time to me, just give your skin a break, because I would cover it with so much makeup, whether it was the gym or wherever. I would just smother my face in shit because I didn't want to be seen with these blemishes. And I did end up going on Roaccutane, is that how you say it? Later on, like years later after I'd had enough, and it fixed. I've still got a lot of scarring, but you know, we're working on it. But it's horrible. So skincare is a must. Get in early, find the problem early, and wash your face twice a day. Invest in something like a Clarisonic if you can. It's been the best thing for me, because there is such thing as overwashing your face and over skincare as well. You don't want to put too much stuff, because at the end of the day, as much as it can be natural, it's still chemicals, it's still other stuff. It's cleansers though, and you're washing it all off. So do that. Yeah, so I cleanse 1 to 2 times a day. I won't go to sleep with makeup. Never sleep with makeup. Sophia Vergara said she slept with makeup once. No wonder she looks the way she looks. So guys, take your makeup off. Even if it means having some makeup wipes next to your bed, do that. That's the last case. I used to actually use that to take off my makeup. Don't do that, girls. Like, don't do that. Have that as an emergency. Actually, I did it last night, but like I was really tired. If you're just feeling gross one day and you're just at home, put on a face mask, put on some eye cream, masks, hair masks. Every mask makes me feel so much better, and it just cleans your pores. I have to get my new one, but this is my Origins charcoal mask. I love it. It's pore clearing, it's everything. Heart dries hard, I just love it. You just feel so great afterwards. Now, I just want to talk quickly about makeup. When I was young, oh my god, I just went to the store and just picked up a foundation. Like, I literally had no idea what was happening. I just didn't know my color shade. Oh, it looks about right. Yeah. You can't see yourself. Like, I wasn't even like swatching. I was like, yeah. I remember I must have been about 16, and I went to the store and there was a box of sale items, and there was a Revlon foundation. This was my local pharmacy. And I picked it up. I was like, oh my god, it's so cheap. And I bought it. And I thought it was perfect because it had different like light, medium, darker shades. I was like, this is amazing. And I remember I would go out and I'd try a different shade every time, but nothing would match. And in photos, I am like white as a ghost. This was in summer, so I was naturally tanned. And I just didn't get why until I realized even though it was light, medium, dark, or whatever, it was for fair skin. I don't have fair skin. These days, it's just like Mecca. I mean, this is pretty straightforward. I feel like any kid like watching this is probably for adults more at this point because kids are just so advanced. Go into Mecca, go into Sephora, go into wherever your beauty store is and ask for help. Don't be shy. They're there to help you, color match you, make you feel beautiful, and you won't be one shade all year round. When I'm tanned naturally or like artificially tanned, I'm all different shades. And then if it's like just fake tan, obviously rubs off. So the first day I might be really dark and the last day I'm pretty fair. So you need to be able to have a few to match around, you know, mix up a little bit. This morning I mixed 2 together to get this thing. And yeah, other thing with makeup, just a little tip, bronzer, love it. It'll darken everything up. You don't need to spend so much to glow up. Glow up yourself. Bronzer on your eyes as eyeshadow. It is the perfect shade. It matches. Duh. Like, I just touched on tanning because honestly, it's not for everyone, but for me, when I have a tan, I feel 10 times better about myself. If I'm having a little fat day or whatever, if I tan, suddenly I feel skinny. I'm telling you, try and tan, but don't go overboard. Don't get orange. You don't want to be no Oompa Loompa. I know people say this one all the time, and it's just like, just be healthy. But seriously, fruits and veggies, people say greens. I do 100% believe greens are the answer to life. However, I believe in eating the colors of the rainbow. So don't just fill your plate with greens. Like if it's a smoothie, green it up, girl. But all the different colors have different nutrients and different properties in them. So balance your hormones out, balance everything out by using as many colors as you can. The more colorful, the better. We all love rainbows. Eat them. Water, another one. Water, 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 water. Again, people say it all the time. 2-3 liters of water. Carry your water bottle with you. Carry like a 1 liter, 2 liter with you. You'll be surprised. You just drink. Honestly, you know how I got into water? Because I was bored in school. I loved school, but I was always like, meh, during class if I wasn't able to talk to my friends. So I'd carry my water around, and I'm a fiddly person. You're just playing with it. Before you know it, you're drinking the whole thing and it's over. And if you struggle to have water and your greens, put it together. Make a smoothie, make an afternoon little pick-me-up and make it green, make it watery, just tick, tick. The last thing about how to glow up I want to talk about is your hair. Now, if you are literally in a slump, go to the hairdresser, change your color, change your cut, get some highlights, get some lowlights, get something going. Because honestly, your hair it's insane how much your hair impacts the way you feel and you look. You just feel fresh. Even if you're just getting a trim, you will feel $1,000,000 or 30, however much it is. Assuming they did it properly and they don't cut like this much off when you ask for a trim. Seriously, it's life-changing. If you can't afford to, you know, go to the salon and you don't want to use box dye and you don't want to dye, yeah, that's fine too. Today, my hair was like this. I just like put a color through it and now I'm just like, look at me, just change it up. If you always straighten it, try curling it. If you always curl it, try straightening it. If it's always down, put it up. If it's up, put it down. Just like mess around. At the end of the day, it is your hair. Even if you go to the hairdresser and it's a flunked job, it will grow up. I promise. It will grow back. So now let's go on to inner glow up. This is the basis of your glow up as a changed person. It's one thing for me to say act confident. It is a thing. It is a thing. I remember I was quite a confident kid. I was confident in a way, but in another way I was not confident. I remember I would never ask questions in class. Now this sounds really stupid and I don't know why this sticks with me, but I would never ask questions. And I'm still to this day working on that. It's actually my New Year's resolution. Have the confidence to ask for help. That's just my thing because I'd always like, oh, I can do it myself. Before it was like, oh, good on you. You like powered out. You did it on your own. Now it's like, shit, when you need help, you need to ask for it because it's just a waste of time. I wouldn't ask in class. I remember year 12, I made a pact with myself and I said, ask, just ask. If you know an answer, answer it. I need help, ask. It made the biggest difference. I ended up acing maths, because I learned to ask for help. Today, still trying to do that. I always have felt confidence. I feel confident more than ever. I mean, it was funny because like it makes me really cringe. I can't watch my first video that I put on YouTube. It's there for you guys if you want to watch it. But you know, it's funny because I remember a few videos into that, my friend told me, you seem shy. And she didn't mean it in a rude way. But I remember at the time, I was like, what is she on about? Because I felt so confident. The camera was not an issue for me. Like, I just talk because I just talk, whether there's person or not. But now if I look back, I look and I was so shy. I was like, hi, I'm Anita and this is my channel. I have a website called hollywoodrun.com. And I'm just like, ah! Honestly, confidence is key. You have to be confident so you get out there and you don't care who's watching. Whether you're taking a selfie or you forgot your pants at home, please don't ever do that. But if you did, like, just be confident, act confident, and no one will question you. Actually, when I was writing in my little notebook, there was a quote on the page before and I wanted to read it because it just was perfect timing. It said, be less curious about people and more curious about ideas. Exactly. Don't be worried about what people think of you. Worry about what is your next move. How are you gonna ace life tomorrow? Because you are. You can do it. The last thing I want to say about inner confidence and inner glow up, I'm not telling you to get rid of your friends and start anew and like leave the country and start fresh. But what I am saying is think about the people in your life and how they are impacting you. Is it a positive impact? Is it a negative impact? Do you get anything out of a friendship with your friends? Your friends need to be like your loyal partner or something. No, it's not like a sexual thing or like a romantic thing or anything like that. You need to feel like there is something there and it's worth keeping and building and working on. You might not feel like you're being used, but if you're not getting anything out of this friendship, maybe they are and they're using you or whatever it is, it might be time to reassess, rethink, and go from there. It's interesting how our friendships change all the time. I wrote an article once and it was like, you know, you've got X amount of Facebook friends, you actually only have up to 5 friends. You might have 5,000 friends on Facebook, but you've got 5 friends on Facebook. In your little, it goes out into this little circle. I'll try and find the article and link it below. Just think about like from the beginning of 2017 in January to the end of 2017 in December. Wow, I know my like months. Have your friendships changed? Who are the people that you were hanging out with before and you're not anymore? It just automatically changes, but sometimes it's worth like reassessing, thinking. You don't have to go on a blocking spree on Facebook, but just think about the people in your life. Are they helping you grow or are they holding you back? That's all I'm saying. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you in some way and got a tip or two of how to glow up for the better, because it is gonna be the best thing you ever do in your life. Trust me, it is gonna be amazing and you deserve a glow up. Thank you again for watching. Like and subscribe because I post every Friday now. It is not gonna be Tuesdays, it's gonna be Fridays. I'm sorry for the mix up, but it's Friday. So I'll see you next Friday. And can I just say, my next video is gonna be about my birthday because it is my birthday. My girls and I are going to Byron. We are gonna have a great time. I'm gonna vlog it and I'm gonna share it with you. Hope you have a lovely day and I will see you on Friday. Bye!